Hi everyone, it's Nancy, and we are working on Spellbound today. We are almost done with it. I feel good. We're on time. I said I wanted to finish it before Halloween, and we are going to do that in one, possibly two videos, and then I probably would do a video just of a flip through to music because you just I just want to look at it again. So we have Griselda, and she is the fire witch. So we're going to work on her page. And then, of course, I saved the best for last, which is Morgana and Raven, the darker witches, right? Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame, and I'm probably shaking the camera, but that's kind of what I usually do, don't I? Okay, I don't have a fancy camera set up here, so I do my best, but you all know that, right? You know, you give me lots of loving. So thank you so much. So for Griselda, oh, and I hope you're all doing well too. It's cool weather. It feels good. And well, I'm filming this Friday, and you're seeing the first part on Tuesday. So I can't tell you how my witch's tea went yet. So I will have to tell you in a video that after the fact when I go to the witch's tea with my daughters, and then I'll try to show you a couple pictures too. So, okay. But so I haven't had my weekend yet, and you haven't had your week. Well, you've had your weekend, but I'm filming today, Friday. So, okay. So this is my idea. This is Griselda, and she's the fire witch, and I love her. I think she's so cool. This is going to be her page here. So my idea was to put her here. I have, she's got a broom. So she's going to have a broom. Something, I'm just laying it out like now. She's going to have a cauldron here. And I'm telling you, these dyed folders from Jacqueline from Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She has the sales on Fridays on her YouTube, usually around 3-4 o'clock. She's only on YouTube, so Lovely, I will always have her link below. So she always has, usually she's on almost every week. And I haven't watched her for a while. Oh, Jacqueline, I'm so sorry. I just haven't, but I know you're going to be having Christmas papers, probably Christmas theme things coming up. So I'm going to have to find that out and start watching, see what I can get my hands on. Okay, so I have some elements of the fire witch I cut out here. I have some black cardstock that I ran through a TIm Holtz folder, and I thought it would make nice wooden shelves. So to put her things on, that's what I'm thinking here. I might have to cut more things out, but at least I got some. And then in the cauldron, I have a piece of my jelly print here. I used up a lot of my jelly print. I'm going to have to, we probably should make some for Christmas. Yeah, I'll try to remind me that, would you? Because I'll forget. I have put a lot of my Halloween stuff away, and I'm having my son-in-law this weekend bring up some Christmas bins, because once we're done with Spellbound and the accordion folder, we're getting right into Christmas. So, and we have to start our neighborhood, and I think I'm going to start with the Christmas shops, the street of Christmas shops, just so you know. I think I want to start that. Okay, so back to this. See, I'm all over the place here. Anyway, I have a piece of my jelly print. I backed it with some hand-dyed paper. So what my idea is to cut some flames out of here. And I have 5 words that go with the fire witch. She does transformation, personal power, confidence, creativity, and inspiration. My goal was to freehand cut 5 flames and put the word towards the bottom of each flame and put them individually into the cauldron here so they could be removed and you could see the words of what she does. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it, okay? So that's that idea there. And I probably could have cut this cauldron bigger, but that's okay because they'll be different sizes, and I think it's going to work perfectly. I just have to remember to glue the edges only, because yeah. So I'm thinking, I was thinking if I needed any like stenciling in the background. I don't think I do, because it's going to be pretty full, and I just don't like to cover up too much of this natural dye look here. So I think we're just going to get started here. I have my glue book off to the side, which is not in camera because this is in camera, okay? So I'm just have my glue book to the side here. And so let's just start gluing her down. I'm going to glue her totally down there. So I'm going to get my my fabric tack for this. And I should have got my wipe out. I always forget to have a wipe out, a wet wipe. Let me get that out because I'll probably need it. Okay, so that's ready. Okay, then let's get her down here. So, oh yeah, are you still Halloween crafting? I will still, even though I won't do it probably for videos after the accordion is done. I'm still I like to work on my, I do an October daily slash, and it'll include my family Halloween party. I told you before I wasn't doing my big party with everybody. I'm just having my family over. So there'll be 10 of us. There's 10 of us. My daughters and my grandchildren, their husbands, my husband. So we're still going to have a party. It's just going to be smaller, that's all. So, and I don't have a theme. I told them to just wear what they want to wear, which all the guys will just wear a t-shirt, a Halloween t-shirt. Even my grandsons, they won't go too far. But I think my daughters will probably just do you know, something, a little something, and I'll just do my normal witch. I'll just be a witch. I'm good at that, right? Not that kind of witch. Oh, you know what I just realized I did? I put it on her hat. Oh, gosh darn. Okay, hold on. I've got to fix that. I don't have any black cardstock here. Okay, I am going to... Okay, hold on. I'm looking in my can here for a scrap. See, I was not thinking. I'm going to wipe this off, actually, her hat. Let me get that off if I can. And I might have to do some collateral, some damage control on here. Oh, okay, let's just, I probably could get that off with the eraser. Okay, anyway. Let's just figure this out. Wasn't thinking that she was taller than the page. Okay, so I'm going to get her on here, like so. It's not much off. I can fix that, erase it, so it's not going to cause a problem. Okay, I was just so excited to tell you things, that's all. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that won't stick. I'll clean that up after. Okay, so that's good. All right, so then I want to give her a broom. So I'm going to put the broom kind of on her and off. I think I want to, maybe I want to put the handle this way so you can see the handle better. Okay, I think I'll do that. Let me just make sure I'm in frame here. I will glue this on with my fabric tack too. So, have you started your Christmas crafting yet? It's just, you know, don't you feel, you know, the holidays, they just come so fast, and it's hard to, you know, you just want to slow down and enjoy them. And even though I started Halloween crafting back in June, it still doesn't feel like enough time for me. Really, it doesn't. It's just, I don't know. I just, maybe I just wasn't on it enough this year. Maybe I was, well, this Spellbound was a huge undertaking, and I have to tell you, I'm so happy with this. I've never made a big book like this ever before. And let me just see if I can tuck that under there a little bit. I've never made a big book like this before, but it is probably one of my favorite journals I've ever made. It's definitely been a labor of love. I'm so happy with it. It just really, really makes me happy to see this, that I've worked on this, and to know that some of you ladies and guys even probably have worked on a version for yourself. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we have that. And then I know I want now I have to be very careful. I think I'm going to use my wet glue for this because I want the thinnest amount. So I can just do the legs and the bottom and a little bit up the side. I'm thinking out loud of where to put the glue. And I guess I could glue the handles down because the fire can't come there. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to glue the handles, and hopefully that's all I need to do. And then I'm just going to kind of go here and down here. Boy, I got the shakies today, don't I? Huh. Okay. I think that's good. All right, let's put that here. Okay. All right, so let that dry because I don't want to start shoving things in the cauldron if it's not dry. So far, so good. And I'm in frame, and that's good. Keeping you in frame here. All right, then, oh, you know what I wanted to do too, but we'll have to figure this out now. I wanted to put like a small shelf somewhere here, like a half shelf, and then a longer one like that. Okay, so that's what my goal is. But I guess we should do that first before I make the flames. So I have the fire crystal, and that's really tall. So it can go past the shelf because it's sitting on a shelf. So let's just kind of play with placement here. So if I make that shelf longer, like about there, and make this, I need flame area here. So if I put a shelf there, I think I would like this to sit on this shelf. And then some books. So marigolds, the fire witch works with marigold flowers, and I could just lay these on a shelf. They're kind of big, but it's okay. Like they would be laying on a shelf, and then I can put, I need the books too. So the books can maybe go on the shelf like that. Marigolds on one shelf like that. I can extend it a little. I can even cut this down maybe a little bit. I can cut those down a little too. I could do that. And then cinnamon. She works with cinnamon. So I have some cinnamon sticks tied, a cinnamon bundle. That can go on there too. I've got some big things to go. And then I have a few bottles, which I can actually kind of put in front of. I know these images are kind of big, but it's okay. I can put some bottles. Let's see if I move the shelf just a smidge. These are all images from the digital kits that we've been using. The moths and the crystals and the herbs, and so yeah, I can just kind of put some bottles here and there. I think that will work, right? I can put that here, and I can put one of these here. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to glue this one down here, and I'm going to make that about here. So let's cut it. Just going to use my scissors here, I think. And I'm going to glue this shelf down here. Okay, so I'm going to use my fabric tack, I think, to put that down. Okay. Yeah, I actually did put some of my Halloween crafting bins down in the basement. That's where I keep all my bins, because I don't have room to keep it up in my living area, my upper level. So, okay, I'm going to put this one here. Glue it right there. Okay. All right, and then I can cut the crystal down, and then this one is kind of going to go right here. So let's move that off, move this off, and that's going to go there. And I'm going to cut it right there. Okay. Let me get that shelf on. Okay. I've been trying to watch the Cubs with my husband, the Chicago Cubs. So I know they're going to be in. They're going forward Saturday, but like I said, this is only Friday, so I can't tell you what's going on. All right, so let me get this on here. All right, so we got the shelves on. Okay, now let's start gluing her things on her shelf here. So I'm going to use my regular glue, and then the last will be the flames. All right, so if I want to do the books, I'm going to have them sitting here. Okay, so I will get the glue on. Okay, I think this is going to look cute. All right, let's get the books on the shelf. We'll have them kind of hanging off the shelf. So yeah, we'll probably do this page and start Raven and Morgana. To finish it would probably take too long, so I think I might just put this into 2 videos so we can enjoy the process. I'm going to glue that there, and then I'll glue a bottle. And if you're going to do a page like this, probably you could use a smaller images, but I'm using what I had. I didn't want to print any more out, so I said, well, I'm going to make it work because I already have these printed out. So that's what I wanted to do. Okay. You know what? I got to get my trusty little tweezers here because I feel like I'm going to drop this all over. So let me put this hanging off here like that. Okay. I like that. All right. And then I think I put this bottle, so I could just put that there. That'll work. Yeah, I inked them. Okay. Okay. Let's get that. I'm going to put that right there on the shelf, so it's there. Okay, now I'm going to do the cinnamon sticks here. So let me get those on. I think I need to, I don't think I inked the edges very good. Maybe just hit that with some ink. Okay. So my menu for the family Halloween party, my one daughter will make, she always makes the cutest fruit trays and Halloween, whatever theme, you know, she always does a really good job at that. So I'm going to have her make a themed fruit tray, and she makes the spinach artichoke dip, which we love. I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. And so she's going to make the fruit tray and, okay, and spinach artichoke dip. And then my other daughter, she is going to make the bacon wrapped weenies and like a cookie, like a Halloween cookie or something, one of the desserts. And then I'm going to make a Halloween cake. So we'll just have like some cookies and a cake. And for dinner, for our main dinner, oh, and I'm making a blackberry sangria. Yeah, blackberry sangria. Yeah, gotta have a nice little cocktail. And then for the main dish, we have a wonderful Italian restaurant nearby. I'm missing a bottle. Did I drop it? I'm missing a bottle. Oh no, where's my bottle? I'm missing one. I might have dropped it. I'm looking around. How do you always, you know, you have everything in front of you, and then I'm working, and then like now I can't find it. How does that even happen? I don't get it. That bothers me. I had a third bottle, but oh well. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, I'll find it, and then I'll add it on there when I find it, I guess, because I don't see it anywhere. I'm not finding it anywhere. So, unless we find it when we turn the page, but I just had it. Oh my goodness, and it could, sometimes they stick to my arm. All right, that's okay. I can put another bottle. I'll put a bottle here for now, and then I'll put another one here. I had two. Really? I don't see it here. Nope, not seeing it. Don't know what happened to it. Not finding it. Okay, well, I'm looking one more time on the floor here. It's not stuck to my clothes. All right, anyway, there'll be a third bottle on the shelf. Now, the fun part and the scary part, cutting the flames and putting the words on. Okay, all right, so there's my words. I'm going to freehand this. It's going to be nerve-wracking. And then I'll kind of just cut them first, and then we'll figure out how it's going to go. So I need 5 flames to go in my cauldron. Oh, I guess I could have glued that rim down too, shouldn't I? Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Okay, here we go. I guess it doesn't matter which way I do this. I'll do it this way. And they probably don't even need to be that tall because they're small. Okay, let's do it. I'm going for it. And see how they come out. All right. Okay, then let's gonna do one here. Okay, is that a good flame? Okay, we can cut it down to make it shorter. Okay, now I need this bright orange to go in there. Okay, that's one. I can make them thinner too, but I'd rather work on this now. And then I'm going to make another orange one. So there's one. I'll make that one. Oh, this is kind of fun. I'm going to make one from this side because I want another orange one. fix this side here. Okay, there's one there. We'll see how this works. Then you have to arrange them. You know, they have to be arranged just so. Oh, I love it. It's looking good. Isn't it? Ooh, I like that. Let's see. Let's get another one. Let's go this way now. This is super cute. See, I had it in my head. I need one more. I need one more flame. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let me get one more, a bigger one. Okay, and then let's curl it here. Okay, let's see how this looks. 5 flames. Yes. Yes, I love it. Okay, and they're all in there just fine. I like that. Okay, let me move that out of the way. So now I want to ink around them, probably with the, maybe should I do orange? Should I do, maybe I should, huh? Let's try spiced marmalade here. Let's see. Maybe I should, yeah, because otherwise black will darken them, and this will give it a highlight. It doesn't really show on some, but that's okay. I don't even think I need to cut them down because they all fit in there really nice. How fun. I love when you have an idea and it actually looks better than you thought, right? I like this nice orange one too. I think I need to curve this one a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Fun. I'm still trying to look around as I'm doing this where that other bottle went. It's really driving me crazy. I know, I gotta let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Okay, so I have 5, right? And they go in there. Now, I could write the elements on the back. Maybe I should do that, because then if I write it too high up, I don't want it to show. So I think I'm going to write the elements on the back, right? I think I will do that. Let's do that. Kind of arrange them. It doesn't matter, really. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get, oh, let me close my glue. It probably dried up already. Let me just, I don't need it yet, but, oh, yeah, it's dried up already. And you forget to close your, let's get that moving. Okay, there we go. I think I got that unplugged, so let me close that up. All right, and I think I want to get, since I didn't get my, my Sharpie out here. Let's see. I don't know if this one is gonna work. Let's see if it's working. Oh, that's the brush tip. Yeah, well, those are kind of long words. I could write them on there, I guess. All right, let's do it. Let's do the first one. Let's do per. Oh, so no. Can't write small with these. Power. Okay, I'm not liking that. I ruined it. That's okay. Just keep on going. And this is all dried out. Okay, forget this pen. Let me look for another. I don't have any, wow, I guess I wasn't prepared for this, was I? I don't have a, my little thing here. I have red, green, gold. Oh, yeah. I have Sharpies, but they're just as thick. All right, let's just try it. I ruined that one, but okay, personal power. It's fine, right? It's mine. Let's do transformation. Oh, so much better. Transformation. Okay, let me just cut that little white part off there. Okay, so we have transformation. I can't fix this one. That's fine. Okay. And then we have confidence. Confidence. Okay. Confidence. We need creativity. Creativity. And inspiration. Perfect. Okay. Well, I will live with the other one. So let's put them into our cauldron and arrange them just right. Did I ink them all? I don't even know if I did. I don't think I did I? Yeah, I did. I must have. Okay. Let's put this tall one in the middle. And then I'll put this one in there. Got to arrange the flames, right? Arrange the flames. I'll put this one in here. So I'll put those three like that. And then the skinnier ones I'll put on the front. Oh, I love this so much. Oops. Okay. Maybe I'll put this one behind this one. Oh, I love it. That is so fun. I'm so happy that turned out. That's a cool page. I'm very happy with that page, how that turned out. I'm still looking for my bottle, but I don't see it. I'll get one, because that'll drive me crazy. You know that, right? Because obviously it's driving me crazy already. Anyway, okay. This is Griselda's page. And, excuse me, and she is the fire witch. Let me get a sip of water. Very dry. Okay. Now, that didn't take us too long. Now we can do the other side, which is right here. And we are going to put Morgana and Raven on this page here. And I think then we'll be done. And then the next video, we're going to continue on their deal over here, okay? So, oh, and I just don't want to show you any of this yet. I want it to be a surprise. So let me turn this over. There we go. Okay, so Raven, this is Raven. Okay, and this is Morgana. And I love this background. I think I actually put some spray in here. I think I sprayed one of the TIm Holtz sprays in there. But this is Raven, and I'll read it again. Raven is a nocturnal. They're both nocturnal witches. And Raven deals with dark energy. She works best at midnight, feels very comfortable during the night. Her rival and competition is Morgana. When they butt heads, sometimes it causes mayhem. And this is Morgana. She's also a nocturnal witch. She deals with dark energy as well, and also works best at midnight. That's why they do kind of get along. She feels most comfortable in the night and is competitive with Raven, which can get them into trouble at times. But on a whole, since they both have those in common, they do work well together. And they don't have a shop, but they will help out here and there. But when the other witches are kind of, calm and they're settled for the night. These gals come out and kind of do their own thing, okay? And you'll see that. So I wanted to put them on this page here. And of course they both need a broom. And Raven, Raven, I always forget which one. Raven's going to get a bigger broom because she's a bigger witch. She's the taller witch here. And then I have one of my little brooms to put by Morgana here. And I'm going to do that kind of next to her here, I think. And then I had this cut out from my scrapbook paper. There is magic in the night. And I wanted to use a piece of my my background here. And I was going to kind of cut one out and glue it on there, okay? I'm also thinking, I don't know if I want to put anything else behind here. I think she's got a bat already. I don't think I want to put anything more because I really want this background to show. So they're going to just get glued on. And you probably can't see it, but it is shimmer. It's very shimmery here. So I would like to glue their brooms next to them. And this is, so she's going to have to go right there and under her broom. So I'm going to get my fabric tack out. And I got to make sure this time I don't glue her hat. Or actually, she fits. She fits. This is what I'm going to have to fix here. I'll probably try to get that off with the eraser. But actually, that's right. Raven is going to fit. So I can glue her hat with her bat. So I'm very excited to work on their little thing here. I saved it for the last because I don't know, I just did. Don't have a real reason, but I really wanted to kind of save them for the end. So I'm just getting glue all over here. Okay. Now I'm going to turn her over carefully. She's going to go, I'm going to glue the thing here. So she's going to go right here. And she does fit on the page, just like that. Perfect. Okay. Getting her glued down. Making sure all her edges are. Okay, that's looking good. Now I'm going to glue her broom down, and that's going to kind of be on her. So I'm probably going to use fabric tack again because I've got to glue it on her skirt, part of her skirt down here. And I want that to stick. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to rush through their pages, so we are going to break this up. After I get them on, we're going to break the video up into the next one where we're actually going to do what Raven and Morgana are into. So, and then I'll do a video with a final flip through. Okay, so that's that. And then now Morgana, she's got a smaller broom because I try to be proportioned. I'm wondering if I should put her broom here too on this side where it shows up better and put her there. I think I will. I almost think they could use some bats over there too, but we'll see. I didn't plan on it because I really like how that background looks, but we could. Actually, you know what I probably should put is the moon back there. Yeah, I should probably do a moon because they're out in the moon in the night at midnight. Yep. I think I have one that I can reach for and grab. I think so. Okay, so let me get her on here. And then we'll put her broom on. Okay, there we go. Put her down a little. Just wiping my hand off here. Okay, let's get her glued on. And then her broom. Oops. Okay, so she's on. Make sure she's good. I think so, yeah. All right, now this broom here, I'm going to put here. I'm going to glue it right about there. Okay, just so I know. Right about there on her. And then the handle. Should I do it that way or do it that way? No, I think this way maybe. I think that way. Okay. Let's get that on. And we'll put that on her like that. Okay, there we go. Something like that, right? All right, now let me see about reaching for that. I think I need to get that. Let me see if I can. If I know where it is. Yes, I do. I have it in here. I have one left. Which, oh, I don't have the cutout part, but this actually would look good. I don't think I want to use that. Let's go with this maybe. We can do that one. I can give it an ink, some black, and I have those clouds, and I have bats here, so we could make that happen. Let's see how that goes. If we do that, yeah, we could do that. All right, and then let's see, I have clouds. I can have the clouds there. Yep, I like that too. Let's see, there's two different clouds, so let's see if we need both of them. That looks the same. No, that's, yeah, I don't know. There's like a bigger one and a smaller one, but they all look the same to me, don't they? Yeah, they kind of go like that, but that's kind of the same. And I don't want to put a purple one. Oh, here's the bigger one. There's the big one. See, that's the big one, and then the little one kind of offsets it like that. Not that I have to do that. Let's see. Maybe we'll just do one. Okay, for sure I'm getting the moon on. So let's get the moon on. Good thing I had this. Wow, they come out at midnight and do their thing. How did I not have the full moon ready? Right? Okay. We're going to put that right about here. Like that. Okay. Okay, then maybe I'm just going to use the small one. 2 small ones maybe. Let's see. Looking to see. That's a big one. Here's another small. These drifting clouds. I could put a couple there. Oh yeah, I like that. And this was cut out of hand-dyed paper. So I'll get those on. And then a couple bats ought to do it, right? That's we've been having full moons every night for a while now. Did you happen to notice? I think there was the harvest moon. Okay, I'm going to put that here. And then we'll put one more. So it's a very cloudy. And the moon drifts in and out behind the clouds, casting that eerie glow. Yep. I'll put that one here, up here. I almost don't want it to go over her hat, so let's just cut that part off right there. Okay, there we go. I like that. And now we just need a few bats to fly over. We'll figure this out. Let's see. Bat, and then a smaller one in the distance, like that. Smaller, and then closer. What else do I have in here? This one, and then that one, and that one. Okay. You can never have enough bats flying, right? Let's get those on. Okay, so I'm going to put the big one on. Yeah, I just dropped the bat. Hold on. I found it. That's background is like the perfect eerie night at midnight with that moon. I love it. That's what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so I'm going to tilt him like that, and then let's get this one on. Okay. This one will be here, right there. And then this one's off in the distance, right? I'm going to grab this with my... And then we're going to call it a day so we can really have fun and enjoy putting their little thing together. Okay, that's going there like that. Perfect. I love it. All right, let's look at what we did. And that, I've kept you long enough here, so let me just turn this over. Make sure I'm in frame. So we did Griselda, the Fire Witch, and we have, with her broom, she has her potions, her things she works with, the marigolds, her spell books, her cinnamon, her crystals, and then she's got her cauldron going, casting her spells, and then we wrote the 5 different words that she will do things with. They were, I don't want to take them out now. Transformation, personal power, confidence, creativity, and inspiration. But we can take them out and read them. And I just absolutely love how that turned out, that page. I do. Sometimes I'm thinking I want to put a little bit of stenciling back there. So I'm going to think about that. Oh, you know what? We forgot the Oh, you know what I was going to do? I bet you were yelling at me. I was going to put that there, but you know what? I do like the moon better. I do like the moon better, and I might use this elsewhere, but I am very happy with this better than that sign. So I'm going to leave it at that. We got the 2 witches, the 3 witches done, so they're all ready. And I absolutely love how this turned out here. And then I love this page as well. So then in the next video, we're going to finish off Morgana and Raven's situation here. And then I think we'll be ready to do a final flip through video too. So, all right, friends, thanks for hanging with me. I hope you have a great day and take care. Bye.